It is 9:43. Welcome back. The holidays are nearly here, and that could mean dodging some uncomfortable conversations at the dinner table.
Families don't always see eye to eye, especially on heated topics like politics and religion. Joining us with ways to navigate some of those conversations, relationship expert, the Love Engineer Alex Merritt is here in person today. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you. So glad to be here.
Okay, so I don't even know where to start because this is a really big topic, but you're saying that one of the things is to expect or plan for the best outcome.
You know, when we go into the holidays, there's a lot of things on our mind, and many people don't realize it, but they're expecting the worst, where it's like, you know, I'm expecting this to be bad or uncomfortable. And as you visualize that, you just made up that idea anyway. So it's like, make up one that serves you, that feels good, so that you at least have a better shot at experiencing a positive experience versus expecting it to be painful.
That is brilliant, honestly, because sometimes we do get, we get up here in our heads, and sometimes bad things come out.
It's worse and worse.
It has to.
I know when we get at the dinner table, we talk about being thankful, but maybe focusing, guiding the conversation into things that you're thankful for might avert some of those maybe difficult conversations.
Indeed, right? Research shows, Harvard Medical just did a study, and it's around gratitude. This idea that people who practice gratitude or said differently, consciously counting your blessings, tend to be happier and less depressed, right? And there's already so much anxiety at the holiday time for many people. So identifying what can you be thankful for in that moment. And if nothing else, the fact that you made it to that dinner is something to be thankful for.
Mm-hmm. That's true, that you were all together. That's what it's all about. So how do you suggest then how we steer clear of some, like, a topic is hot with somebody, you want to stay away from it. What's the best way to do that?
With family, like I said, that's always the variable, right? So you don't know what Uncle so-and-so is going to bring up, or, Auntie whomever. Shout out to the aunties and uncles. But, but realizing that when the question is asked, you don't have to answer every question asked of you. And so it's perfectly fine to, if you ask the question, you can politely thank you for that. Now's probably not the time to discuss that. Or, when are you going to get married or have a baby? That seems to always be an interest of topics at
that
dinner
people
table.
start sweating.
And it's like, if I knew that, I would tell you, but that's probably a harsher way to say that. But, you can lightfully play. It's like, hey, my magic ball is out for repair, but when it comes in, I'll let you know. And so it just sets clearly where you are on it, but then also allows you to move it forward.
Well, family, for the most part, the people that are going to be there with you celebrating, and you might know ahead of time the people that you might have some conflicts with. And how should you handle that? Like, I'll throw out, for instance, COVID. I mean, that is something that is going to maybe be discussed at the table. How does a host deal with that? Does the host say, look, everybody who comes to the table, do they have to be vaccinated? And what do you think is the best way to navigate your way around? Maybe there are some people that aren't vaccinated.
Yeah, I think that depends, again, back to the host and their expectations, right? Because, again, it is still their home. So you do get to set those requirements. And so if you need everybody to let people know that way early, though. Don't have that discussion at the dinner table. At that point, it's too late, actually. Yeah. Because if I didn't know that before I sat down, now I'm uncomfortable because I'm not vaccinated, and here we are.
Right.
Are you gonna make me leave? So you need to, if you do have those kind of rules and requirements, do state those up front so people can choose not to be there.
And expect that some people might have these requests. Okay, how about placing people at tables? Do you ever suggest keeping people far apart?
Well, if you know that there's an active conflict, then by all means, I mean, it would be the smart thing.
You're in that end, you're in the other room.
The smart thing to do. So if you can minimize it up front as the host because you know about it, by all means. But then realize that sometimes, like I said, you'll get into the conversations and they'll go left or right, but feel free to, hey, I appreciate your perspective, though it is wildly different than mine.
You put things so eloquently, and I think I really want to be able to say that, and then the moment comes and it's
and that's it's just the formula is just simply acknowledge and appreciate, and then state where you are, right? So again, I can acknowledge and appreciate where you are because I really do acknowledge and appreciate you. I don't have to agree; those are different things.
At my dinner table and Thanksgivings, we did talk politics all the time, and that was just something. It was a sport. For us.
And it's okay.
And times have changed because we know things have gotten a lot more, cynical and very divided. So you say, minimize the time that you probably know that person you might have conflicts with, whether it's COVID or whether it's politics, and then if something starts to go awry, let's say a conversation heads in a direction that makes other people feel uncomfortable, what are some things that you can do as far as like controlling really your emotions around it?
One is realizing that that's all you can control. So a lot of times the frustration is born because I want you to do something different. But the truth is I can't make you do anything different. This is as ridiculous as I might think it is. I do have to like, how do I want to engage in this? Or I can walk away. I don't actually have to stay and know that about any situation. To say you can opt out of it if you you choose to. You're not like find your people, right? At every holiday gathering, your people will be there. So say hi to the people that you're like, this is it. Don't spend a lot of time here, and then go find people. Those people might be just little people that come. Like I'll quickly find the children.
That is a really good idea.
I was going to ask what your gatherings are like, because with your expertise, are people constantly coming to you with, what do you think about this? What should I do about this? And you're like, I'm here to just enjoy my time.
I actually enjoy the debate. I enjoy discussion, so I enjoy that. So my family and friends know that, and so we have a really good time. And like I said, the piece around, it's like there's no right or wrong here. And just going in with that position, it's like, it's not right or wrong. It really is just this person's perspective. And if you can let go of the need to change their perspective and just hear their point of view, then it opens up for just a more robust dialogue. And if nothing else, you're like, I'm so glad we only do this once a year. Back to gratefulness.
I like to circle back to that. I love it. And I really liked your idea of maybe go for the kids. Play with the kids.
Little people are the
Kids are
best.
fun.
Little people are the best. Because everything is amazing to them, and so we still all have that inner child. So you can always reconnect with little people every day, all day.
Change your perspective. Alex, thank you so much, Alex Merritt. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for more relationship advice, you can visit Alex online. She also has an icebreaker card game. You can check out thewaronlovegame.com.